Jeez Louise, when did this game come out? Oh. That's interesting. You'll have to pardon my appearance. My hair's a bit wet. Just got out of the shower. Well, I guess you guys don't know that. As far as you guys know, I just excrete grease from my head and body 24/7. Cast your vote. Wet from shower or excreting grease? Put your vote in the comments. Now this is by far the most dead game that I've ever covered in this series. I mean, it got like a season 2 season pass and update and everything less than 2 months ago, and let me tell you, it didn't do squat. Let's rewind a little bit though. Learn a little bit about the game itself. This game was published by Focus Entertainment and developed by Sumo Digital. Not just any part of Sumo Digital, but Sumo Newcastle. There's like 7 Sumo studios in different parts of Europe. Sumo Newcastle was some other company that was called CCP something or other, and Sumo bought it and turned it to Sumo Newcastle, and I think, as far as I can tell from their website, this is the only game they've developed, and gotta say, batting 1,000 on this one. This game was essentially supposed to be the Robin Hood fans' wet dream. I don't know how many like avid Robin Hood fans there are out there, but this was supposed to be for you. Think of it like a medieval Payday 2, sort of. Minus the fun. You get to play as Robin Hood or one of his merry them. I would call them merry men, but half of them are women. So instead of merry men, they are now Robin Hood's merry them. And yes, I did just think of that all by myself. Trademark. Now, each of these characters has some kind of speciality that they specialize in. Robin can use a bow and explosive arrows. Marianne is a little sneaky bitch who's got a crossbow and can turn invisible using magic, I guess. Jonathan is basically Shrek. He's big, and he's big. He's still not as hot as human Shrek though. Took is Canadian for beanie, and Took is also the healer of Robin Hood's merry them. He's a healer, and he uses a ball and chain, because you can't have a headache if you don't have a head. I might be butchering her name. Ida, I think is her name. She's got a curved sword that kills people, and she can spin around, and that's it. She's also the only character that wasn't in the game at launch. She was added post-launch. And you can tell how dead the game is because if you go to the wiki for the game and look at her page, it's not updated with like her skills and actual information. There's not even a picture of her. The people running the wiki for this game don't even care anymore. God has left the building. So you might be asking, what do Robin Hood and his merry them do? Well, right now, they don't do anything because there's nobody to play with. And you can't play the game by yourself. Literally nobody is playing. Even with crossplay on, we could not find a match. I found one match the whole time I was playing and recording. One match. But if there were people to play with, the gameplay loop is very simple. You infiltrate an area, you sneak the key off of the Sheriff of Nottingham, who's literally indestructible. You can't kill him, but you can sneak the key off him. You unlock a door, you get the box of gold, and you try to escape with it. That's it. That's the whole game. There's also a PvPvE mode where you do all that stuff, but some dickhead in Ohio will try to smash your skull in at the last minute and take the gold. That's the only difference. This game is fun to play like 2 rounds of. And when I say 2 rounds, I mean the tutorial and 1 match, and that's it. I don't really know what their long-term plan was for this, or why this was a live service game, because it's got a season pass. It's got cosmetics you can buy. It's not even free. Like, clearly someone's idea was that this would be like a long-running thing that would be, constantly updated, and the servers would be full of people. Even if I had people to play with, I wouldn't want to play. This isn't, you know, a Knockout City or a Spellbreak where it's got unique, fun gameplay and tragically just doesn't have a player base anymore. This is some stale, stanky-ass gameplay right here, okay? Imagine a stealth action game coming out in 2021 with fewer mechanics than Assassin's Creed 1 from 2007. And worse AI. Playing this game is kind of like, it's like soldering your asshole shut. It's painful, and in the end, there was really no point in doing it. Speaking of that, every character in this game walks and runs like they just soldered their asshole shut. I don't know why. You know, it's kind of funny to look at, but then when you actually want to move quickly or have some kind of fluidity in the gameplay,
it stops being funny.
The enemy AI is just laughable. There's basically no challenge unless you're playing against another team, and good luck finding someone to play against now. The game gives you zero reason to keep playing, well, I guess, you know, minus the super fun season pass. Before I get into the season pass, I just need to make a quick aside here. The voice acting in this game, it's like every character or every voice actor had to record their lines while their significant other was like in bed next to them, so they were like whispering their lines into, you know, a microphone.
Just what I needed. For the May this arrow find its mark. Sheriff, here.
For the force. Back to mother.
Get to the extraction point.
Let my rage give me strength.
Back to the season pass though. New season pass dropped in December. That was 2 months ago. December was 2 months ago. I need a minute. The content of said season pass it's just bad. It's so bad. It's the most miserable excuse for a season pass. All the skins for characters and weapons you can get, they're just like these mild recolors most of the time, and sometimes they put something goofy on the character's head. It's so bad. I know we all like to dunk on Halo Infinite right now for its, you know, season pass and its in-game store, but dude, I would take that in a heartbeat over whatever this crap is. I will say, some of the weapons have a couple cool variants here and there, but I mean, every character only gets to use one weapon, so a lot of the time it's hard to tell the difference between some of the skins. They're just too similar. Nobody wants to grind for this. They want to grind for this. You can also just straight up buy levels of the season pass if you don't want to. I mean, I know you don't want to play, but you can just buy levels of the season pass for real money. And I need to know, guys, fess up to it. If you're watching this video and you paid for levels of the season pass, admit it. Tell me. Like, this game is not free. The game itself costs money to play, and it has a season pass, and you can pay to skip levels of the season pass, and there is one, count them, one pack of skins that you can buy. Not really sure what their monetization scheme was here. The game is like $10 right now, but I'm pretty sure it was close to full price when it came out. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll double check and post how much it cost when it came out, but come on, guys. This isn't Halo Infinite or a good game in general. All of this for a game that on the Steam page has mixed reviews overall, and recently has mostly negative reviews. I gotta say, God bless the people still leaving reviews about this. Well, I guess that's what I'm doing right now. On Metacritic though, the user reviews paint kind of a different picture. Bruh. I'm just kidding. Everybody hates it and knows that it's piss boring after 10 minutes. You see, this game falls into a category affectionately called Eurojank games. You see, what I mean by that is games that were developed by European studios that they just got this kind of muskiness about them. You know, you look at them and you squint really hard and it kinda looks like a game you've played before, and then you open your eyes all the way and you go, oh, that's not the game I played. In fact, it's kind of bad. Sometimes the jankiness is something that I go, oh, it's cute, and I like it. Other times, it's this. I don't like it. I'm thinking about making some videos about some other Eurojank games in my catalog, so make sure you let me know if you're interested in seeing some of that. Now, is there a way to fix this game? Absolutely not. Like, this game is, it's beyond dead. I know every game I cover on this series is dead or dying. Kind of the point. But this one is, it's so far gone, I almost feel a little bit bad about it. If there are any fans of this game watching, you know, you bought a season pass, you skipped some levels, maybe you bought that skin pack that you can get, it's like $5. You liked this game, dude, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, the idea of Robin Hood and his merry them going on heists and doing stuff like that in a third-person action game, yeah, it's got a nice ring to it. It sounds cool when I say it in my head, but the execution is such complete and total ass. The gameplay gets stale after 10 minutes. The rewards for actually playing, if you did want to play, are terrible and so not worth it. I mean, this could have been like a fun, comedic almost romp, like, you know, like Payday 2 or maybe even Borderlands, you know, give it some like really cool stylized aesthetic and make it goofy and shit. Like, I don't know, do something. Why'd you have to make it all dark and depressing and fucking boring? I know I'm not alone on this one, you know, going by the reviews on Metacritic, the reviews on Steam. Not a lot of people like this one. What's really crazy to me is how much attention the game got when it was first announced. The announcement trailer for this game has, I think, over 1 million, maybe multiple million views on YouTube. It was at the Game Awards, I think, twice. And somehow, with all that attention and all those eyes on it, very, very few people decided to actually play the game. I hope if there's a sequel, or, you know, or the series makes some kind of spin-off or something, that it's more lighthearted and fun, like I think Robin Hood should be. Like, when I think of Robin Hood, I don't think of, like, whatever this weird, like, Dark Knight aesthetic is that they're going for here, man. It just makes me sad. I don't like being sad. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like or dislike the video. 1 like equals 1 dick pic from the Sheriff of Nottingham, and 1 dislike equals 1 beefy fart from Jonathan. Make sure you subscribe to become a part of the Reset Gang and live forever, and tune into the next video where I start my own band of merry them, and you're all invited.